I am 27 years old. I have been with my husband for 2 years. In the beginning, everything was good. We were happy, but now things are different. My husband is not the same. He says I am not good enough. He says I am selfish. He says I do not care about him enough. He speaks in an angry tone, and it feels like I can't do anything right. Every day, he finds something wrong with me. I feel sad. I cry every day. I try my best to be a good wife, but it never seems enough. He says I think only about myself. He tells me I should do more for him and his family. It hurts me. I try to show I care, but it feels like nothing changes. I want to make him happy, but he is always angry with me. It's hard to live like this. I try so hard to be a good wife. I try not to ask for too much. I accept him as he is, but why can't he accept me for who I am? Why do I always feel like I am not good enough? I have started to feel afraid. I'm afraid to buy something for myself because Jack might say I am being selfish. I am afraid to take a day off work because Jack might say I'm lazy. I am afraid to rest because he will say I am not doing enough. Some days I feel lost. I do not know what to do. I ask myself, what is my fault? I do not know the answer. I want to be loved for who I am, but it seems he does not love me anymore. It makes me feel small. I used to feel confident, but now I feel like I'm not good enough. I do everything I can, but he still complains. I cook, I clean, I try to be kind, but it is never enough. He always says I need to change. One day I told him, I try to be a good wife, but nothing makes you happy. He just looked at me and said, you do not try hard enough. I felt like he was not seeing me, not seeing how hard I was trying. I think maybe I should just leave him. We don't have any children yet, and I am still young, but leaving him is hard. I am scared. I am scared to lose him, but I'm also scared to keep living like this. I think about leaving sometimes, but I do not know if I can. I do not want to be alone, but I do not want to be unhappy either. Sometimes I wonder if I am the problem. Maybe I am selfish. Maybe I do not do enough. But deep down, I know I am doing my best. I just wish he could see that. One day, after another fight, I felt really bad. I went to my room and sat on the bed. I cried for a long time. I told myself, why am I always the one who has to change? Why can't he see how hard I'm trying? I wanted to talk to him, but I was scared. Scared of what he would say. Scared of what he might do. When he finally came to the room, he looked at me and said, you're still crying? This is what I mean. You make everything about you. I tried to explain, but I was so tired. I am not trying to make everything about me, I said, my voice shaking. I just want to be happy. I just want to be good enough for you. He did not answer. He just walked away. I sat there in silence, feeling so alone. I thought about everything. I thought about the good times we had, and I thought about the bad times. I realized something. I cannot live like this forever. I cannot keep changing for someone who does not see me. I need to love myself first. So I decided to take a step back. I started doing things for me. I took walks. I spent time with friends. I studied new things. I tried to find happiness again, not for him, but for me. It was hard at first. My husband did not like it. He said, you're changing. You're not the same. What happened to the woman I married? But I knew I needed to change. I needed to find my own peace. One day I told him, I cannot keep trying to make you happy if you are never happy with me. I need to focus on myself. I need to be happy with who I am. He didn't say anything. He just looked at me. And for the first time in a long time, I felt strong. Maybe this was the beginning of something new. Maybe I was finally learning to take care of myself. The days after that were hard. I knew he was upset, but I also knew I had to take care of myself. I started to feel better. I realized that I don't have to be perfect. I don't have to do everything he wants. I just have to be myself. I still love my husband, but I am learning to love myself first. Maybe that is the answer. Maybe when I learn to love myself, I can be a better person, a better wife, but I cannot keep living in fear of not being enough. I don't know what will happen in the future. I don't know if my marriage will stay the same or if it will change. But I do know one thing: I am enough. I always have been. If you enjoy this story, please like, subscribe, and share.